Good morning. It is day 12 of Vlogmas, which I think means I must be halfway through. My plan is to go until Christmas Eve, so I'm getting there. This morning I am going into work, but the nice thing about working on a Sunday is that instead of having to get into the office for 9, our office is closed, so I actually start work from home at 9, which means I have that extra hour or so of commuting time that I don't have to worry about before work starts. So that means I get a bit of extra time to play with, and so I'm going to be doing some sewing first thing. I'm also going to be making a somewhat more ambitious breakfast for me and my husband. I am planning to make us poached eggs on sourdough avocado toast, which should be lovely. We have some spare avocados left over because I'm planning to make some guacamole for dinner tonight to top up what we've got from the Mexican food from yesterday. But I am going to hopefully see if I can sneak through a fair amount of progress with my dress, because I did a whole lot of pinning yesterday, which means that I'm setting myself up to hopefully fly through some stages. I always prefer to extend side pockets up to the waist, so it goes all the way up, but the opening for the pocket is just going to be between these two pins. So it will be then nice and secure at the waistband. I really hate just having these floppy side pockets that aren't attached to anything, so that's my hack for that. Alright, it's time to stop, time for a shower and breakfast, but I thought I would show you what it looks like. So I've managed to install this pocket inside. It will need to be attached to whichever the front section is, but from the outside it's just a normal seam that then becomes a pocket. So this is the top of the waistband, and then we've got a nice big pocket going down a little bit below that waist seam, so that's the opening. So it's fairly seamless. Pretty sure that Lindsey from Inside the Hem might have done a video explaining how to do that. If I can find it, I will stick it in the description box, but there'll be loads of tutorials for that kind of thing. It's just extending a side pocket up to the waist. So I'm all washed and dressed, I had some breakfast, but before I start work I have a little bit more time, so I thought it would be fun to show you my advent calendars. Before I do that though, I can show you my finished snowman. I ended up finishing him late last night, so I didn't film it for you yesterday. He's got a little face there now, managed to get that face done. I don't think I'm gonna add the arms, you know, I feel like he's just perfect. I don't want to mess with him, so I'm happy with that. That was a fun little project. And let's get right onto the Kylie and the Machine advent calendar. 12th here. Alright. Oh, this is sweet. Dream it. Make it. I feel like that would be really good for pajamas. The nighttime vibes with the moon and the stars are not hurting. Alright, yarn time. 12th is here. I hope this one comes across because the colors are great. I think it's coming across actually. It's a super bright green. It's like a tealy green, almost slightly neon. I feel like it's a little bit deeper on the camera. I'm gonna have to insert a photo because I just can't get it to come across, but it's really fun and vibrant. Really cool. And again, I love that you've got all the different shades in there. Another winner. All right, well, it is definitely time to get to work now, so I'll be checking in a bit later. I happen to work in a very picturesque part of London, so I want to show you around. We are near the Science Museum, where we've got some music playing. And then just up the road from there, we have the Victoria and Albert Museum, the V&A Museum. And then over the road from the V&A, we've got the Natural History Museum, which is a beautiful building, but they've also got some ice skating going on. There are also lots of these really picturesque roads called Mews. They go nowhere, they're very quiet. You do not believe you're in London when you're on these roads, and they're so pretty. And right around the corner from here, we've got the Royal Albert Hall that I'm gonna have to show you because it's just such a beautiful building. We are also very near to Hyde Park, Kensington Gardens, Kensington Palace, where Prince William and Princess Kate Middleton live. We're near to Knightsbridge and Harrods, but we're gonna have to save some stuff for another day, guys. I've got work to do, and I can't be showing you around town all day. But I hope it was fun to see a little piece of where I work in London. Managed to get a tiny bit of sewing done just after dinner. It was probably about 10 or 15 minutes, but I thought I'd give you an overall update on my normal blouse dress hack because I've made a little bit of progress overall at little points in the day. So the bottom tier of the dress is all stitched together, the edges are finished. I'll just need to put on my basting stitches so that I can gather it onto the section above. The section above is another skirt section, so it's the top tier. I have attached one. Yeah, I've completely sewn up and attached one of the pockets. On the other side, the pockets have been attached to the skirt, but it hasn't been stitched together to be a complete pocket, and the side seam isn't finished yet. So that's left to do. As for the bodice, I've put on my 2 rows of basting stitches to be able to gather the edge of the sleeve onto the cuff piece here. So I've made the cuffs. And I'm just gonna hang out with my husband while we have a little bit of a wind down, watching a little bit more of the Beatles Get Back documentary, and have a little festive candy cane just to make it that little bit more Christmassy. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.